it says here that you got your skincare advice solely from Instagram and TikTok. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you were unsuccessful?
Obviously.
Several months later.
Hey friends, it's Sarah. Welcome to or back to my bathroom. You guys have been loving my skincare content lately, which makes my heart really happy. For this week's video, I thought I would deliver more of a broad spectrum guidebook that you can use to heal your adult acne. This isn't going to be another one-size-fits-all routine. This guidebook and these tips that I'm going to share with you are going to teach you how to find the right routine for you and how to listen to your own skin. And I'm specifically making this video with the intention and the goal of saving your coin, girl, because I can't tell you the amount of time and, more importantly, money that I've wasted trying to heal my skin, clear skin only in 2023. And the first step to that is subscribing to my channel. Scientifically proven that if you subscribe to my channel, your skin has a 69% chance of being that much clearer. Just a little disclaimer before we get started. I am not a skincare professional, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a nurse injector, a nurse practitioner. I'm just a girl who loves skincare and has been through it with my skin. I'll pop up some pictures here of what my skin looked like in the beginning of this year and in the summer. That was so fucking dramatic. Alright besties, let's get into the 5 steps that I took to heal my skin and cure my adult acne. So step number 1 is to heal your moisture barrier. Now I will have a ton of resources linked down below that explains all these topics in a little bit more depth in case you're more new to the skincare world, but chances are if you've been on the skincare side of TikTok or Instagram, you know what a moisture barrier is and you know the signs of a damaged moisture barrier. Now the question is, how do you heal a moisture barrier? What I personally did and what I would recommend, again, not a professional, is to cut out all actives for a certain period of time until your skin calms down. An example of a skincare active would be something like a vitamin C serum, a salicylic acid toner, a retinol, an AHA or BHA toner, something along those lines that's meant to transform your skin other than moisturizing it. When I was first starting on healing my adult acne, I cut out all actives for about 3 or 4 months, and I kept my skincare routine very basic and very minimal. I only used a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen, and that was it. Step number 2 in how to heal your skin would be to keep your products that you are using when you're healing your moisture barrier very, very basic. I want you to think, if you've ever been to the dermatologist or you've ever been to the doctor for a skin-related concern, or if you've ever gotten a tattoo, for example, what kind of products are they recommending that you use? Are they recommending that you use Youth to the People or Laneige or Tatcha or Pharmacy? Most likely when you do go to the doctor for your skin, they're gonna recommend you something along the lines of CeraVe, Vani Cream, Neutrogena, something very, very basic, no frills, fragrance-free, essential oil-free. I will link down below a list of common skincare irritants that you can look out for. I feel like a really good rule of thumb when you are searching for really basic products, look for the boring labels. I feel like it's kind of true across the board. The more boring the label, the more simple the product. For example, this CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion and this Aqua No Cleanser. some of the most boring packaging you've probably ever seen in skincare, but these guys have saved my skin, and these are exactly the types of products that they're recommending in a dermatologist's office because this is what actually works. Besides being more effective, simpler products tend to be less expensive, so it's a win-win situation. Your skin calms down, your wallet calms down. We love to see it. It's been a couple months, your skin has begun to calm down, it's not as irritated, maybe it's not as red, maybe it's not as itchy, maybe your acne is starting to go away, maybe not, but you think, okay, maybe it's time to take my skincare to the next level. Maybe I can start reintroducing an active. So the third step that I would take to heal my skin is to see a professional. I feel like this is the biggest tip that I can give you. If you only take one tip in this video, is to go see a professional. And I know that's easier said than done, especially if you live in the United States of America. So I came up with a couple options depending on your budget. Number one, if you do have health insurance, go see a dermatologist. Your copay will probably be around $40 to $100, and then maybe you'll have to pay for a prescription on top of that. Option number two, go to a dermatologist without insurance. You might have to save a couple hundred for it. All my Canadian and European subscribers are like, hundreds? Yeah. Hundreds. If going in person to see a dermatologist is not in the cards for you, I would recommend seeing a dermatologist provider online. This is personally the way I get prescribed my actives. There's a ton of different companies that do this now. I personally use Curology. This video is not sponsored by them. I have been sponsored by them in the past. I just keep using them because it's what works for me. I will have a couple different options linked down below because there are a lot of great options out there, and they tend to be more affordable than seeing a dermatologist. And they're also great if you have social anxiety and you don't want to leave the house like me. If seeing a dermatology provider online is not an option for you, I would recommend watching a professional on YouTube, specifically like someone, our girl, Dr. Dre. It's not going to be the same effect as going to see someone or getting a professional to look at your skin to give you a customized recommendation. You might have to watch a ton of videos to take a guess at what kind of acne you have and what kind of active would work for you, but at least it takes some of the guesswork out because they typically provide more information. Speaking of not listening to influencers, step number 4 would be to stay off skincare TikTok and skincare Instagram. And you might be like, then why should I listen to you if you are not a professional? I think it's totally fine to share your experiences with others online and recommend products that are very neutral and baseline for everyone. So for example, like a basic cleanser favorite or a basic moisturizer favorite. I think you can get into a little more of a sticky situation when you watch people online, when they recommend a certain type of product for a broad range of products. For example, saying if you have acne, use a retinol. If you have acne, use a BHA, because not every product is gonna work for every single type of acne. But I do think it's okay, for example, let's say your dermatologist recommends you a retinol, but you're not loving the one they prescribed you, or you just want to try a new one because trying new skincare products is fun. I think it's totally fine to research different types of retinol that people like, different products within that category that you've been recommended. But it is kind of hard when you're looking at skincare influencers' feeds to know what's gonna work for you. So that's why I think it's super important to get professional advice so you don't waste your time and waste your money. And the fifth and final step that I took to heal my skin is being patient and being consistent with my skincare routine. Since I do work in social media, I am blessed to do a lot of collaborations with local businesses, and I tend to combine routines that professionals give me, and that's kind of what got me into a sticky situation earlier this year with my skin. I would say go to one professional, follow their routine. Don't be adding in things that they didn't tell you to do, girl. I know acne is so confidence destroying, and that's why I didn't post videos for like 2 or 3 months here, because my acne was so bad. I was like, I do not want to post beauty videos when my skin is looking like this. That just doesn't feel like fun right now. Trust me, I know it's really hard to wait and be patient for products to work and not try to use everything under the sun in order to fix it, but if you do that, your skin will get worse. Now I'm going to go into a couple of the products that I use to help maintain a healthy moisture barrier that also keep my skin non-irritated and relaxed while I am using stronger actives. And if you would like to shop any of these products, be sure to check out my Amazon storefront down below. First, I'm going to talk to you about the Aveeno Calm and Restore Nourishing Oat Cleanser. This was the first cleanser that I used when I was like, okay, I need to get my skin under control. And I really love it. It doesn't foam at all. And it really just, it's the most gentle cleanser I've tried. It doesn't leave my skin red, irritated, or overly dry. So after cleansing, I have two moisturizer favorites, and it really just depends on the season which one I use. So in the summer, I use the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion just because it's lighter. But now that it's super cold and wet and rainy out all the time here in Oregon, I use the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. Again, fragrance-free, no frills. These have ceramides in them, which have been shown to help protect the skin barrier. These are also really cheap and really basic. There's not much to say about these products other than they don't irritate my skin, which is key here. And last but not least, for products that have helped my moisture barrier is the CeraVe Healing Ointment. I don't slug all over my face with this. I slug under my eyes with this, and then I use this on my lips, and it keeps them moisturized. All right, friends, that's it for this video. I hope that these tips were helpful for you. My intention with this video was to provide you with like a guidebook on your skincare journey because I know it can be super overwhelming. Comment down below what tips you have found to be helpful for you. Don't forget the #1 tip to clear skin is to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and it's scientifically proven to help clear your skin 14 days faster. All right, friends, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.